steps of like the control over bodies as like medical authority. And like, so it's funny because this flyer like is not in stirrups in a fucking hospital bed, like screaming and yelling and like looking angry and frustrated and sweating and clinging on to their like partner. No, this picture is like of a woman giving birth. Like the baby is fully crowning, exiting the body, and she's just stoked. Like that's rad. You know, like photos can sometimes like be deceiving. Like maybe that was just a moment, but like that's like a moment that I thought was really rad. Yeah. Like I'm like, damn, like she is stoked. Fuck yeah. There's so many women that don't even remember their birthing experience because they're just so heavily like fucked up, and dosed, like drugged out. Like that sucks.
Yeah, also like one of the narratives that, I mean, pretty much the one-sided narrative we know about like giving birth that is just like agonizing. Like the process is just like agonizing and it's just like a scary thing for someone to go through, and it's just going to be like this and that and pokey here and pokey there and pokey here and pokey, or just like kind of invasive. Like it's an invasive process, and it's also just like a really vulnerable moment, and that you're just kind of, your body is just given access to by a bunch of different people while you're trying to create this other human being, which is just like goes into all this other
already heavy enough.
But yeah, this picture, I don't know, like it to me, like I mean, actually, just like looking at the photograph, maybe like just like I feel like I'm watching this like there's a sense of autonomy or something, like she has.
There's only one person.
Yeah, she's the only person in the photograph, and like it's obvious that other people are helping her. It's not like she can just like squeeze that out.
You see hands.
Yeah, you see the hands there too, but like it seems the focus is on her and she's doing her thing.
She just looks
She just looks so stoked to be having this baby, and I think that people should have that right. Some people, like, you can even take it to like abortion, right? It's like some people like know that having babies maybe isn't right for them at that time or like in that situation, and like they should have that choice. Like you know what I mean? Like imagine seeing this photo with a face full of dread. Like that's what's shitty. That's what people really need to like look into and criticize. But like this photo, like, you know, like I said, maybe deceptive, but like I don't know, I think she looks really happy and she has like support and she is completely like vulnerable, but look at that look on her face. Like really, how many times do we see photos like this?
Totally. But actually kind of, I don't know, also this conversation is also just reminding me of like this one guy who said to one of my housemates, this is kind of really unrelated but also related, where he was telling my housemate that abortions on like the concept, like just like people like being really into abortions like benefited capitalism because it kept women as workers, because pregnant, like when you're pregnant or whatever, you're like given like, not really though, because there really aren't like a lot of benefits for so I don't really know what, you know, sort of place he thinks he is in where that's an actual thing, but he said that like abortions are like this weird privilege of like women trying to keep benefiting capitalism by just continuing to be workers and not getting pregnant or whatever, but it just
Oh, I was just gonna say that kind of like reminds me of people saying like, oh well, you know, like if you take food stamps, you're like actively participating in this like form of like taxation, because people taxes like supposedly like, right, like get your food stamps, and so like if you participate in like being a food stamp, like, you know, like user or whatever, that you're like participating in capital. So sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was like a dumb thing to say. Like, I mean, like, sure, like, you know, critique this and that or whatever, but it just like, seem to just be a critique for the sake of being a critique, also coming from someone who will never actually have to experience these choices that someone who has the ability to get pregnant will.